Years of concern, the contaminated JH Baxter facility is finally getting cleaned up. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency began their work today at the former wood treatment facility that closed in 2022. In our continuing coverage, KZI 9 News reporter Noah Chavez spoke with neighbors who are glad to see the cleanup begin, but still worried about its lasting impact.
The EPA says they are going to be in for a long cleanup process of the JH Baxter facility. Now, the controversial wood-preserving site has sat empty since 2022, leaving with it hundreds of thousands of gallons of hazardous chemicals just sitting inside.
Basically, a chemical sludge is what the EPA told us it is.
Like so many neighbors living alongside the JH Baxter facility, Jared Wolflick has been vigilant, staying informed on any updates from the EPA.
It's multiple different chemicals that were stored in barrels, basically. I mean, the barrels are safe, but they were stored in barrels, and the chemicals were sometimes mixed. So they have to figure out exactly what they're dealing with before they can really abate the chemicals.
The EPA and the Department of Environmental Quality have hosted multiple public information meetings over the years for residents discussing the discovery of dioxins in the neighborhood, along with the planned cleanup of the facility.
The plant's been operating since at least the 50s. Of course, environmental regulations have kind of evolved a bit since then, but that place apparently never really got with it.
The EPA says they will first remove chemicals and asbestos-contaminated materials from the site, in addition to the chemicals still stored in the over 65 holding tanks. Once cleared, then the tanks will be able to be removed and disposed of. But some neighbors feel the damage may have already been done.
Lots of intentionally, as far as anyone can tell, malpractice type of things. And so in about 5 or 6 years ago, that must have been about like 2019, 2020, they started doing some actual like testing in the area. That was when they identified that our properties around here had unacceptable levels of dioxins.
Coming up on KZI 9 News at 5, I'll show you why neighbors say the plant has literally turned their yards upside down by removing good chunks of them. Reporting in Eugene, Noah Chavez, KZI 9 News.